Man, I just really hope that I have the energy to party like that when I'm their age. I really do. I really do. Welcome back, Sinners. Infinite Sin here with another reaction today. I hope you guys are ready for this. I've been waiting to do this song and the next song that I'm going to be doing. But we're watching Nevermind today. We're watching Nevermind today. I'm not waiting anymore. I really want to hear this song. So hope you guys are ready for it. I hope you guys have been doing well, and I hope you enjoyed the last video that came out on 0 o'clock. I'm not really gonna waste any time. I just wanted to say, hey, let's get started. You guys know how we do it: reaction, lyrical analysis, video if there is one, and a live if we can find one. If not, we'll tag like a dance practice or something on it. But I'm excited about this. I hope you guys are too. Let's go ahead, check out the comeback trailer before we get started, and let's get hype for this. Let's get hype. All right, let's go.
앞만 보고 달렸지 주위를 둘러볼 틈 없이
I love this, dude. Illustrative oil paint graphics, bro.
생각이 나는 문득 그 당시 나는 어렵고 무서울 게 없었지 몇 번을 좌절 그건 아무것도 아니야 달라진 거라곤 그때에 비해 조금 커진 키와 동나이대에 비해 조금 성숙해진 시야 남산동의 지하 작업실에서부터 아구전까지 깔아놓은 내 비청춘의 출처 주위 모두 말했지 오버하지마 음악한 답시고 값이면 집안 거덜내니까 그때부터 신경 안 썼지 누가 뭐라던지 그저 내 꼴이
Dude, look at this. Chains on the mic, the butterflies around the mic, layout of a room. It's almost like a prison. I'm gonna have some heavy editing. Interesting. The symbolism. Oh, that's sick. What am I supposed to do with that, man? You just gave me half a song. Still enjoyable, guys. We have a visitor. Say hello to Miss Asia. Hello, Asia Bear. What are you doing? Mwah, mwah. Love you. She's looking for some attention right now. I don't even know why. What's up, baby? You want up here? Want up here? Oh, she wants up here. She wants up here. Say hello. Say hello to the good people. Yes. Say hi. Hi. Huh? Bonton? Yeah. Mwah. Love you. I will see you guys in the reaction part. All right, guys, welcome back to the initial reaction. I've got my dog chilling right here with me. I hope you guys don't mind. She's a queen and she's looking for some love, so I'm going to be petting on her while we give this song a listen through. She says she wants to listen to this song too, so we're going to let her do that. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm enjoying everything I've seen so far. The comeback trailer was kind of revealing and also at the same time very surprising to check out, and kind of gets me gets me a little more hype for this part of the reaction. It's hard to concentrate with you in my lap, girl. All right, let's give it a listen through. This is off a mini album. Okay. Crazy.
앞만 보고 달렸지 주위를 둘러볼 틈 없이 어느새 나는 가족의 자랑이 됐고 어느 정도 성공을 했어 사춘기란 말하는 그중 생각이 나는 문득
This is a whole Jungi song, if I remember correctly.
달라진 거라곤 그때에 비해 조금 커진 키와 동나이대에 비해 조금 성숙해진 시야 남산동의 지하 작업실에서부터 아구전까지 깔아놓은 내 비청춘의 출처 주위 모두 말했지 오버하지마 음악한답시고 깝치면 집안 거덜내니까 그때부터 신경 안 썼지 누가 뭐라던지 그저 내 꼴린 대로 내 소신대로 살아갈 뿐 네가 보기엔 지금 난 어떨 것 같냐 내가 보기엔 어떨 것 같아 내가 망하길 기도했던 몇몇 놈에게 물을 깨지방 걷어낸 것 같냐 새끼야 I don't give a shit, I don't give a fuck 하루 수백 번이 버릇처럼 말했던 내게서 신경 꺼 실패나 좌절 나보고 고개 숙여도 돼 우리는 아직 젊고 어려 걱정 부드럽네 구르지 않은 도래는 피식이기 마련이거든 이게 돌아갈 수 없다면 직진 실수 따위 모두 다
Man, let's do go, dude.
하지만 가슴에 새겨놔 부딪힐 것 같으면 더 세게 밟아놔 Nevermind 그 어떤 가시밭길이라도 뛰어가 Nevermind 세상에 네가 어쩔 수 없는 일도 많아
Oh, RM's like, hey. RM's in this too.
Nevermind 포기하기에는 우린 아직 젊고 어려 임마 Nevermind 부딪힐 것 같으면 더 세게 밟아 임마 부딪힐 것 같으면 더 세게 밟아 임마 Nevermind
Is it that short? Oh wow, it is that short. Okay, so I guess I heard the whole song already. That's crazy. Yeah, you too, huh? She wanted it to be longer. That's crazy that it's that short, but that's such a good, like, kind of like a jingle-esque type feel, you know, that like usually the songs get stuck in your head the most are oftentimes the shortest things, and it's the most random things. So I wonder what this song is actually dealing with. If I remember right from the Rise of Bangtan, this is in the time of haters and struggles and stuff. So I'm pretty sure this is probably a song to the haters, more or less. But still cool that a song that short can be that prominent within the community. That's fantastic. I like it so far. I like it. I wanted to listen to it above most of the other songs, so we rushed it to the front. So let's go see what the lyrics are saying. I'm gonna put you down because you need some love. I'm gonna give Asia some love, and I'll be right back. Mwah. All right, welcome back to the lyric analysis. So I was doing some research and stuff, and this is just an intro to an album for the most beautiful moment in life, right? So like that's cool. I didn't realize that. I apologize for you guys. But this is awesome. So that explains why it's such a short song, but that's also a really good example of why it's so popular and its placement in the echelon of the journey that they took. So this is cool. This will work for me. That means I'll have a little extra time to record some more stuff for you. And this lyric breakdown will be super simple. So if you've never seen me do this before, what we do is we listen to a little bit of song, we run through the lyrics that we heard, and then we translate it, see what it's about, and then we continue to do that until we're through the song. I have a video up, random lyric video, just usually color-coded so I know who's singing what parts, and it keeps me in line with Dulcet so that in the event that I get lost, which does happen, will help me find my spot. So hope you guys don't mind. Y'all sit back, relax, let's see what this song's saying, dude. I'm ready. Crazy, just humming. Crowd was wild.
생각이 나는 문득 그 당시 나는 어렵고 무서울 게 없었지 몇 번을 좌절 그건 아무것도 아니야 달라진 거라곤 그때에 비해 조금 커진 키와 동나이대에 비해 조금 성숙해진 시야 남산동의 지하 작업실에서부터 아구전까지 깔아놓은 내 비청춘의 출처 주위 모두만의
All right, we'll stop right there just because I don't want to get too far into it and it not stick. So it says, I used to run only looking to the front without sparing a moment to look around. So I was racing through life, not really appreciating anything. And I knew before I knew about it, I had become the pride of my family. So things went so fast, so quickly, and he didn't have time to really think about it. Things just happened, right? And I became fairly successful. And this time called adolescence, I suddenly think of it. Back then I was young and had nothing to be afraid of. A few frustrations meant nothing. And if you think about that, that's everyone, right? Oftentimes as adults, we wish we could go back to being kids so we didn't have to worry about the stresses of being an adult. And it kind of makes you realize you took life for granted in your early years. You didn't know what you had when you had it, kind of situation. And I feel like that's what that part's saying. So the only differences are my height that increased a bit compared to then, right? That he grew up physically, and my view that matured a bit more compared to those of my age. Okay, being exposed to real world situations at an early age will help you grow up faster mentally. From a basement studio in Namsandang to Apgujeong, I laid my beat, the origin of my youth. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, I apologize. I laid my beat, which was the origin of my youth. So he spent most of his youth in a studio trying to hone his skill and with his knowledge and everything. So that's cool. Good visual concept of what happened to him as a teenager. And that brings us into the intro part of the song. So let's see what the next part is. Okay, the next part, and I'm going to go segment for segment because I don't want to get lost. I know he's about to hit the fast piece. It says, everyone around me told me not to go overboard. Like, slow down, don't overdo it. And I feel this on a whole nother level. You guys tell me to take my time, don't rush into anything, don't overdo it, get some sleep, take care of myself. And it's not that I don't think those same things. It's that I love doing this stuff for you guys. I wish I could do this stuff for a living. And I have fun doing it. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, it's a lot of frustration, but the end product is so like pleasing. It appeases me so much to see that I did something, I learned something, I grew. You guys are enjoying it with me. I'm becoming a part of something bigger. That to me is all the motivation I ever needed to do anything. It's all I've ever wanted, right? And that's all I need to keep going. And so it's not that it doesn't feel like it's work. It feels like it's a passion, right? So they told me I'd make my whole family go broke if I acted like some musician, which is fair. People are going to ridicule you. You know, it is a hit or miss unless you got skill, which he obviously does, right? And you can bring something new to the table, which he obviously did. It's a risk, but you can't, high risk means high reward, especially if you get it right, So it was then that I stopped caring about whoever said whatever, right? That's good. You should do you. I just believed my life the way I wanted, the way I believed. So, sorry, my phone went off. The way I believed. And he says, how do you think I am now? How do you think I am? I'm asking this to those who prayed for my failure. Do you think I ruined my family, you bastards? So it's basically like the haters. He's like, what did you think I was doing in all that time? You think I was just wasting my time and you didn't believe in the things that I could do when I believed in the things I could do? One of the things I saw a Mr. Beast interview. If you guys don't know who Mr. Beast is, go check him out. He's really, really cool. I'm sure most of you know who he is, though. And they were interviewing him about what it is he wanted to do when he was in high school. And he's like, YouTube. He's like, I've always wanted to do YouTube. That's all I ever want to do. I spend all my time thinking about it, and it's all I can ever really hope to achieve. He's like, I just want to do great things, but I want to do YouTube for the rest of my life. And I was just like, man, to put in the passion and the hours, and even when you're dead tired and still manage to find time to squeeze stuff in, I respect that so much. But that also shows you the love for the craft, and I think that's a fantastic thing. And I want that. I want to be that. I feel like I do a lot of that, but like even still, I fall off just like everybody else. And I don't want to be gone too long, because then things will fall off, and I'll have to start from the bottom again, and it sucks. And I mean, how could you leave all this behind? Not just this, but like, how could you not take BTS with you everywhere you go? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just something I have a passion for, and it's something that really I can empathize with Yoongi's plight here, and to have people who talk smack about you, that sucks. So let's skip back just a little bit. All right, gonna mute, and we're listening to the next. All right, so the next part, quite a long, extensive part, but it goes fast. So let's go there. It says, I don't give a shit. I don't give up. Right. Like I said hundreds of times every day, take your damn attention off of me. It's like, why are you focused on me? Go do you. You do you, I'll do me, kind of thing, right? We could taste failure and hang our head in frustration. We are still young, so don't worry about anything at all, right? He said, like, all these people who tell you you should do this way. You should do this way. Like, you should, by this age, you should be at this point in life. Like, screw that, bro. Like, you're young. One of the best pieces of information I ever received advice-wise was that you need to take your early 20s. And you don't have to follow this. This is just another random piece of advice. But while you're young, do some things you want to do. Learn some things you want to learn. Go out and see the world. Learn a skill. Learn an instrument. Go do a job you've always wanted to try, even if it doesn't pay well, right? Because you have time to screw up and still learn who you are as a person. And by the time you get outside of your parents' grasp, I guess the best way to say it, or guidance per se, and you've matured a little bit, you have a better understanding about what it is you want to do. You also qualify for more stuff financially for college if you want. So, like, you know, take your early 20s and kind of use them creatively and make something of it. And then, you know, late 20s, edge into early 30s, you can make those decisions and then get on the ball with things, you know. And it's just like, don't wait too long. I'm just saying, don't wait too long. But like, take some time to learn who you are and what you love. So, and don't worry about what other people say, because they're going off of another schematic that was however many years old. It might not apply in the same concepts that it did back then today, you know? So you kind of just have to roll with it and see what happens. The next thing he says, on a stone that doesn't roll, is just like kind of like you're not moving anywhere, or it could be a foundation. It says, moss grows certainly. On a stone that doesn't roll, moss grows certainly. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Korea usually means one who diligently endeavors neither settles for the present nor falls behind. On a stone that doesn't roll, moss grows certainly. Therefore means one who doesn't consistently try hard will surely lag behind. And that is true. You should at least try whatever it is that you decide to do. You should try hard on, right? And I feel like that's kind of contradictive in the fact that, you know, they're saying on a stone that doesn't roll, moss grows certainly. Maybe he's just using that line because that's how everybody saw it, right? But he didn't see that, because just because he wasn't moving forward with anything didn't mean he wasn't moving forward. Does that make sense? He learned, he grew, he ascertained a skill, he did all these things, but he just needed this one key to open this one door so that he could move on to the next part. And that finally happened, right? If there's no way back, go straight. Forget about all your mistakes. If there's no way back, go straight. Okay. Forget about all your mistakes. Right. So keep moving forward. Don't worry about the things that you've already done, because you can't go back and change them. He says, never mind. It won't be easy, but have this engraved in your heart. If you think you're gonna crash, accelerate even harder, you idiot. It's kind of like I don't know where everybody else lives, but like we have a serious problem in this state with deer. They're very, very overpopulated in some areas, but like living in the woods, occasionally a deer will walk out on the road, and a lot of accidents happen that way in cars because people will hit deer, and some people have even died from it. All right, if they hit the deer in the right spot, or the deer comes through the windshield and hits a person, like it can happen. I've hit one or two in my lifetime just because it was late at night, I couldn't see, and there it was. And what they teach you is that if you have an animal in the road and it's coming in your direction, it is better to accelerate and drive through it, or at best scenario to drive past it. But usually if you're gonna hit it and there's no way around it, do not swerve because you'll get in a worse accident. So they say when you see something like that, you think you're gonna crash, just accelerate. So also another thing is that you think you're gonna crash because you think you're gonna fail, push yourself even harder. So I can see both sides of that. That's pretty cool. No matter how thorny the road is, run. It's like don't give up. Like don't let anything in front of you keep you from doing what it is that you want to do. Because could you imagine running on a thorny road, especially with no shoes on or something? Like, oh my God, the pain. What if there's something on the other side of it that you really want? Why wouldn't you? Make the sacrifice, essentially, is what they're saying. It says, never mind, never mind. And I feel like the never mind is him talking to all the haters, because it's like, oh, never mind, you wouldn't understand. Just like, I would rather spend my time figuring out what it is that I'm doing than spend my time trying to convince you that this is worth my time. Right? There's a lot of things in this world that you can't control. Right? Am I on the right part? Yeah. Or no? Okay, I'm right here. Okay, we're at a good stopping point, so let's keep moving. All right, he says, there's a lot of things in the world that you can't control. You better. And he says, never mind, never mind. If you think you're going to crash, accelerate even harder. He said, we're too young to give up. So it's kind of like an argument with the haters, essentially. Like, these are some of the things that the haters or authority or idealism in the country are telling them that they should do or that they're doing wrong. And they're like, you just don't get it. You just don't get it, right? That rebellious sense and that nature behind it. So let's see. And then if you think you keep pushing. If you think you're going to crash, accelerate even harder. So. So this is essentially like a hype song, bro. This is like, if you feel like you're screwing up or doing bad, this is the kind of song you want to listen to. It's a real motivation, kick you in the butt kind of thing. And I feel like its placement on the album is well placed indeed. I think that if you're gonna hype up an album or get an album going, this is a great tempo setting song. So, and that's cool. I'm so glad I listened to this. No, man, it's like, as short as it was, we kind of turned it into a long-winded thing, but still an excellent motivational song. And I can relate to it in a lot of ways, just for the sheer fact that people have tried to stop me from doing the things that I love. Hell, the world has tried to stop me from doing the things that I love, and I'm finding time to squeeze it in anywhere I can. So, hear my neighbors getting loud? I hate this. I hate it. But I got one more to do today, and I'm not going to fall back on it. So the next part we're going to do is we're going to find a live version of this. Hopefully I can find the right one. I'm sure there's a million different versions, but I'm going to find one that really pops out to me, and we'll check it out. So I'll see you guys in the next part. All right, guys, welcome back to the live reaction of this. I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm ready for some hype stuff. We're going to take note of everything going on in here. What I'm really hoping to see is hype from the crowd, hype from Yugi, and the rest of the boys singing with him. And then also looking forward to like hopefully some decent camera work because lives are hit and miss on this. So let's go ahead and get started, see what we can find. Okay, camera's a little bit jostled, but we can manage. Back to the crowd. All those army bombs. That left to right, building up the tempo. Talking to his reflection. And then as he goes on, the shadow comes in, bro. It's like he's talking to his shadow. New pop, yeah. Gotta take the hood off when you do that, man. Camera's a little shaky. Maybe this was the way this was edited. I kind of like it though. From RMJ Hope. Oh, the rest of them came out. That's cool. Still wearing the tag on his shirt. It's kind of like a mini movie. Somebody put this in an editor and added some adjustments to it, but that's still cool. Still cool. I can understand how that would be, something that they needed to do. Hopefully this gets passed through. We'll see. Excellent song. Even if it's just a short song, I still think it was an excellent song. It was an excellent listen through. It was an excellent lyric analysis. The live was a little shaky, but I mean, it was good enough for me. And it's really cool to see the boys support this song specifically. Like, I know there's a few songs that the guys, like Jin likes all the ciphers and stuff, and they want to get in on them and stuff when they want to get in on the song, just because the hype and the vibe is just kicking so right that it's like, hey man, let me do this with you. I know I'm not part of this, but let me do this with you. Like, I really love that. Like, I think that's cool. It's great camaraderie between the boys. Excellent feeling, and to know that you're not alone through all this frustration, and that a song means that much not only to the fans but to the group as well. That's I mean, what can you say? That's admiration. That's awesome. I think it's really cool because in comparison, the only way I could compare it is that you guys like watching the things that I do so much that you want to be part of the community. It's just like that feeling of like, I want to be part of something like this. I want to join. Let's do this. You like what somebody's doing, and I think that's awesome. So I'm gonna get out of here. I got one more to do today, and hopefully I can make it through because all this music is very distracting in the background. Every weekend. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed everything. I'll see you guys next time. I love you. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy. I will check you guys later. What is it? Show me. Show me what you want. Show me. Mwah. Mwah. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. No, you're not getting any Skittles. What's wrong with you, dog? Go on.